Good evening, welcome to Geek Aloud on youtube.com/geekaloud. Just doing a bit of a follow-up. Yesterday we did a look at some of the Nintendo Switch Online offerings for the, in effect, virtual consoles. Tonight we're going to have a look at some of the PS Plus offerings that have dropped in the last sort of day or so, including the one you can see on the screen there, the Pedestrian. We might have a bit of a look at that one as well, depending on how much is in there and how long this one takes. So you may notice if you're from an area that does the PS3 streaming as part of the PlayStation Plus offerings. Here in poor old Australia, for some reason they've decided that they don't want to offer that to us as of yet. Don't know when it's coming. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So that's where you might see, we've got the deluxe and the extra. I think there's a separate one for the folks that are able to get that PS3 offering. So we might just jump straight into it, have a look. And for those that don't know, if you're sort of going through it and you're trying to work out, you bring this up and there's a whole heap of stuff on here, what's new, what's not new. What you can actually do is go into that left-hand sort and filter, sort by default, and that's just the way they want to do it. But if you go to recently added PS Plus, it will bring up the ones that have just been popped onto the service there. So you can see some of the new ones there, Far Cry 5, which is not the newest offering, but still a good game nonetheless. And then New Dawn, which was sort of the standalone DLC type stuff to it. Adventure Time, another Far Cry Primal, Pedestrian, which I showed you on that front screen, which we might have a look at. What else we got? Yakuza Like a Dragon. I think I was under the impression that might have been in there for a while, but in any event, you've got the PS5 and the PS4 version of Judgment. For those that haven't seen it, that is a spin-off of the Yakuza series there, and I think that's a new one as well. It wasn't there. Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire Ultimate Edition. Haven't played any of that one. I believe it's an RPG though, so we might just bring that up and have a quick squeeze. So this is for what it'll just give you a basic rundown of, along with some of the still images of the game in and of itself. So you can see, obviously, clearly an RPG there. And there you go, it's got all the expansion and DLC, so that one's included there as well. And the other one, which I thought we might just have a quick look at, what's that one? Gigantosaurus, the game, never heard of it. Yeah, okay, that just looks like a bit of a Ice Age rip-off, to be honest with you, but hey, who knows, it might be good. And the other one that we were going to have a look at here was the Pedestrian. So PS5 and a PS4 version, so obviously I've got the PS5 version installed here. And look, instead of having to run through the game, we might just have a quick squeeze at the scissor reel trailer that they've got going on there. So there you go, it looks like a sort of a 2D platformer-ish type of thing. Look, the backgrounds look nice. I'm not quite sure what the... there you sort of work your way through some of the screen. So it might be, a bit of a platform type game with some, puzzle elements as well. So there's that one that you've got on offering there. And then if you go have a look, these have been pretty terrible lately, I'll be honest with you, the offerings that they've had in the Classics catalogue. So that should be the PS1, PS2 and the PSP games. And I don't think I've actually seen any PS2 versions lob up there lately. So the Yakuza remastered, so they're from last month. Limbo and Ultra Street Fighter, so they're already there. So the only new ones we've got is a PS4 and 5 version of Ridge Racer 2, Pinball Heroes, and Oddworld Abe's Exodus from, I'm going to say that was, it was the PS1. So, I mean, we had a redone version of that for the PS4. So again, without harping on about it, I know I've spoken about it in at length on some other occasions, but they're it's pretty terrible offerings, I would have thought, in the back catalogue there. Yes, in the new one you've got, as I said, some relatively okay sort of offerings, although nothing particularly new other than the pedestrian. So yeah, there we go. So that's what's on offer for PlayStation Plus subscribers for this month. And again, I'll leave it up to you whether you think that that's value for money. I sort of keep it running. There's the occasional one that interests me that probably does make it worth it, but it's hardly on the same level as what Xbox are offering with their Game Pass and the day one releases and the like. So anyway, hopefully they get themselves sorted out shortly, because as I said, we're sort of 6 months into it and really aren't getting a lot. But anyway, that is that. So if you've enjoyed this video and you want to see some more of it, we do on Geek Aloud shows every week. We've got Let's Installs, Let's Plays, and then videos like this just with some general updates and information for you. And then we've got our weekly GEA, Gaming Enforcement Agency podcast on YouTube on this channel. It's on Thursday nights Australian time, about 8 p.m ish, where we discuss the games we've been playing, the news of the week, and then we have our standoff, which has a topic we pick each week. We put up a couple of nominations for games that fit into that category, and then we pick a winner. So if that seems of interest to you, join us, as I said, Thursday for GEA right here on youtube.com/geekaloud. So that'll be probably it for us for tonight. And just remember that if you like what you have seen, like it, subscribe it, and you will never miss it.